everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I woke up and not too long after that I found this waiting in the mail for me. So today I'm going to show you what's in it and talk about the whole process of getting this thing. This package is from Influencer. I am a part of their Kaja Beauty, I think is what it's called, campaign. And I won't be talking about how to get boxes like these from Influencer in this particular video, but if you would like to see a video on that, then just leave me a comment below and let me know about that. So the process of getting a box was quite lengthy, about a month. Actually, I think it might have been a month to be exact. I'm going to be looking down at my phone to check the dates, just in case you're wondering what I'm looking at. I first got an email survey about potentially being in for the next box on November 19th, and I had like 2 or 3 days to complete that. And after I completed that survey, I got another survey specifically saying that I might be in for a beauty box. So I filled that out as well. That was, the first one was November 19th, the second one was on November 20th, and I started seeing other beauty campaigns pop up, and so I just assumed that I just didn't get in because they never sent me anything after the survey. But then Influencer announced on their Instagram on December 12th that they were going to do this Kaja Beauty box, and I got the email saying that I was in on the 13th. The tracking info was not available until December 14th, but by the time that it started showing that it was on its way, I checked the USPS thing, and it said that on December 12th it arrived at a shipping partner facility and the USPS was awaiting the item. On the 14th, the item had departed the shipping facility and the USPS was still awaiting the item, and I don't know if they just forgot to scan it once it got to the USPS or what, but I didn't get any more updates on the shipping until I woke up this morning till like 5. And so it has that December 19th today, 6:24 a.m. It was accepted at a USPS destination in my hometown. And then at 7:39 it arrived at the post office, which I'm not really sure why they're separate because I know that the post office in my town is like a certified USPS place. I don't know. And then at 8:51 I got an out for delivery thing, and that's around the time that I woke up. And then at 10:44 I got a delivered in/at mailbox thing. But before that, like I think it was about 10 minutes before that, Influencer sent me a notification saying that my box was here, and I was kind of just like, no it's not. So the shipping for it took about a week, which isn't bad, but it was just like really annoying to not see updates and then all of a sudden have a bunch come through and then them be kind of wrong and misleading. But that's how the box got to me, like everything from taking the pre-survey to getting the in email to getting the box. That's everything that I know to tell you about. Again, I won't be doing a how to get a box in this video, but maybe in a different one if you want to see that. So let's just go ahead and get into this because I still haven't even opened it. I can hear some things moving around in there. That makes me worry a little bit. That's not packaged very nicely. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. This is the first Voxbox I've ever received from Influencer, by the way. It looks just like their pictures on Instagram did. The little woman with the hearts on her cheek, and then on the side it's Kaja, exclusively at Sephora. So if you don't know anything about Kaja, like it says, it's at Sephora, and it is a K-beauty brand. Doing a little bit of research before getting this box led me to conclude that Sephora kind of partnered with a company that makes Korean inspired things, but this is not an actual K-beauty brand per se. It's just something that was made for Sephora, kind of just to introduce people to the idea of K-beauty. Also, I will mention that from what I can gather, Kaja is cruelty free. I can pull up that right now as well. As soon as I found out that I got into the box, I started wondering about that because obviously I'm not going to review products if they're not cruelty free, and that's something you don't get to choose whenever you're doing Influencer. So I commented on the original post that they had put up and asked, does anyone know for sure if they are cruelty free? I'm finding mixed things online and no one from their customer service has responded, which was true. About a day before that, I had emailed their customer service asking, and they just replied and said, Kaja does not test on animals. But then not too long after I got that comment reply, I did get an email from them. Here's what I asked of them. Hello, are your products cruelty free? Specifically, is Kaja cruelty free? Because there wasn't an option to specifically talk to Kaja. It was just Mimibox, the parent company of Kaja. Your website mentions something about having Mimibox outposts in China, and that worries me that you are not. Could you please clear this up? I would love to buy your products because they're so cute. They really are. I've looked at some pictures. But I can't support a brand that could harm animals in that way. And this is what they said to me. Mimibox does not test any of its products on animals. We do not own any animal testing facilities, and we do not ask others to test on animals for us. While China governments could conduct animal testing as part of its safety assessment of cosmetics products before they will allow us to sell our products, Mimibox has never tested on animals, since we love our fans and never want to exclude them anywhere. Therefore, some Mimibox brands are being sold in China. Although, please note that Kaja and I Do Care, another one of their brands, have never been marketed in China, which means these brands have never been animal tested even by China government. We're committed to the abolishment of animal testing requirement in foreign countries, which is obviously a lie. If you're committed to abolishing it, then you shouldn't be selling in China in the first place. But Kaja itself is cruelty-free. It's just that the parent company, Mimibox, is not, which is true for a lot of brands out there if you didn't know. Like, CoverGirl is now cruelty-free, but their parent company, Kutie, is still not. Too Faced is cruelty-free, but I think they're owned by Shiseido, maybe, and they're not cruelty-free. Kat Von D is vegan and cruelty-free, but she's also owned by a parent company that's not. I will say I'm noticing some damage on my box. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little dent here, and then there's another dent down here. But that looks to be it. I'm not really sure how to open this. Let's figure it out here. Here we go. Oh goodness. I'm so excited. Okay, first we have this little card that says as cute as it is good, and it just tells you what all is in here and how much things are. And on the box it says experience bite-sized beauty packed with Korean innovations. Swipe, swatch, and share these feel-good favorites from our collection. And just tells you how to do your influencer stuff on the back. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the Beauty Bento, one of the shimmer trios. Oh, it is number 2. We open it up. Here's what the outside of the box look like. I'm not sure that, let me turn off this light here for a minute. Let's see if you can see it better. No? Okay. Well, it's really pretty. Just take my word for it. These are so cute. It's the Eyeshadow Trio. I got scared. I thought that a product fell out, but it was just like the little sheet. I'm not exactly sure if these come completely apart. I don't think they do. They look like they're stuck together in the back here. But this is, like I said, the number 2 trio. The top one is Sandy Peach. The second is Sun Kissed Tan. And the third on the bottom is Baked Cinnamon. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these. That is nice that it comes with a little plastic thing. These are all shimmers, in case you haven't seen them. They also come with a little mirror. They are a little hard to get into. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh my god. These are so pigmented. Here is the bottom one. Wow. Alright, so here are the swatches, top, middle, and bottom. They are very, very shimmery and glittery. They kind of also, like, you can tell whenever you feel them that they're glittery. Like, they just have some chunks in them, but honestly, these are stunning. And then, oh, this is something I've been really excited about because I think this is like what they've been known for since they've launched. It is the Cheeky Stamp. This is in the shade 02 again. Here's the little cushion. It has a paper over it. Oh wow. And there's so much product in there. Like, some got onto the thing as well. Let's see. How do we get this? Okay, so you kind of have to like twist and pull it up, but here's the little stamp. And it is in fact a stamp, and it's in the shape of a heart. How cute is that? You just put it on your cheek and then blend it out. From what I've read, you don't actually have to stamp it in there because it's so... Oh wow, that's a lot. So here it is on the stamp. Let's see if we can get a little heart on the back of my hand. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Wow, I love that. I've never tried any cushion products before. Ooh, that feels creamy. I expected it to just like be more liquidy. Blends out nicely. You can see on the back of my hand there, it just kind of dissipates as you blend it out. Probably for a more natural look. Only thing that concerns me about this is the sanitary issues, I guess. Like, do you need to clean this? Or is it good? Because I don't feel very sanitary using this. I'm going to put little hearts on my paper here in front of me just to get some of the excess product off before I put it back in its holder. So there's that. Next, oh my goodness, I have glitter everywhere from those eyeshadows. It's all over my fingers, even on this hand, even though I didn't touch them with this hand. I might have to go wash them before I continue swatching. Cushy Vibe Full Pigment Moisturizing Lip Stain. Never heard of a lip stain that's supposed to be moisturizing, but that's interesting. And this is in the shade 2 again, Velvet. So here's what it looks like. It looks like it's just going to be like a standard red color. It looks like a cream. I didn't expect that. I thought it would, oh goodness. Again, I expected it to be like more liquidy than a cream. But look how pretty that is. It's like a blue toned red. Almost burgundy. It's so dark. But that is nice. Because it's a lip stain, I didn't expect it to be this pigmented. I thought it would just be something that you kind of put on your lips and then blur it out with your fingers. This is nice. Finally, I think, yeah. Last item, we have the Mochi Glow Bouncy Blendable Highlighter. And this is in the shade 03 Luna. I also thought the packaging on this was really cute. It looks like a little mochi you can eat. Oh, this makes me want mochi again. I might have to go get some. Let's figure out how to open it. Okay. Again, comes with the plastic on it that just fell on the floor. Here is what it looks like in the pan. And, I'm trying to find a clean finger to swatch with. Ooh, that's interesting. This is like a putty highlighter. Let's see if we can swatch it. It is very subtle. Let's see if we can, I don't even know if you'll be able to see that on the back of my hand there. Let me turn off the light again. Yeah, you can kind of see it reflecting across the top of my knuckle there. It is very nice and subtle, and I think that it'll work well on my skin tone. Since I'm so pale, that is like a big concern with highlighters, is that it'll just be too dark for me. But that is everything that is in the box. Let's read the prices here. Cushy Vibe is $18, the Mochi Glow is $19, the Cheeky Stamp is $24, and the Beauty Bento is $21. So that means the full value of this box is $82 because they did give everything full size, I believe. So getting all that free is very nice, and I'm very grateful to Influenster to sending that to me. One thing I will say about this box that I didn't like, and I don't know if this was Influenster or if it was Kaja, but I feel like they didn't really take into account people's skin tones, or maybe they just chose what they thought would be the most universal to send to everybody, because on Influenster you do have a reviewer profile saying what skin color you have, whether you're fair, light, medium, dark, whatever, and you have your eye color and things like that, so they would know what would best suit you. But from everything I can tell online, they just sent the same product shades to everyone, so I don't know about that. Like, the blush is light enough that it'll work for me, but I feel like if you're any more pale than I am, then it'll be way too dark unless you're into like the super duper blushy look that's been trending right now. And of course the red will work for anyone, but I don't know about that highlighter. Again, if you're more pale than me, it might be too dark. If you're darker than me, I feel like it would still look pretty on darker skin tones. I don't know. In the blush, I don't know if it would even show up on darker skin tones, but again, I don't know whose fault that is. They also sent out 1,000 of these boxes, so it could just have been, here's what we have, just throw it in a box and go. Either way, I'm just happy that I had the chance to review something from them, and I will probably end up buying some more of the highlighters in the future if I end up liking this one. It's very interesting texture. I wish I could just like let you feel it through the screen because it's very putty-like, and I've never had a highlighter like that. I just wanted to throw this in there to say that everybody got the same thing. It wasn't individualized for your skin tone, your eye color, preference, anything like that. It's just, here's the box, send it to everybody. I'm not mad about that. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying maybe they should have took into consideration what people actually look like, considering you have a profile for that. Like, why do we tell you what our skin tone, eye color, hair color, treatment, things like that are if you're not going to pay attention to it? Overall, this is just my first impressions here. I think my favorite thing out of this is a tie between the blush and the highlighter. I don't have very many good blushes, and I like the idea of this kind of creamy, liquidy vibe. I just don't feel like right now I can give a full in-depth review, but I will be reviewing these on Influenster, of course, since they were so kind to send these to me for testing purposes. So if you want to take a look at those reviews, you can sign up for Influencer using my referral code that'll be in the description box, and follow me on there so you can see whenever I update my thoughts on these. I know this was kind of a really sporadic video because I haven't talked about getting this on social media any, but we have all the products here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Big thanks to Influenster and Kaja again for sending these to me. I hope I can get more Voxboxes in the future to show you guys, and again, if you want to see a video on how to get Voxboxes, leave me a comment and let me know. I will see you all in the next video.